Good morning and happy Tuesday, Taft Wizards. Today is Tuesday, December 8th, 2020. This is Mrs. Williams, your principal. Let's please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. So boys and girls, we return to remote learning this morning. So today, all of our Tuesday students who normally come to school will be getting on the bus or being dropped off by their parents and coming to school. We are super excited about having everybody here today. It is going to be an E day, E as in elephant. So whatever special you have on an E day, if you're coming to school, you will have it live and in person. If you are home today, it's Tuesday. If you're a full virtual student all the time anyway, you will have a live Google Meet with your special area teacher. And if you're a Thursday, Friday student and you're not in school today, you have free choice for your special. So please go check your special area seesaw. If you have art on an E day, please check with Mrs. Zumak. She might actually be streaming the students who are home in addition to the students in school, but I'm not 100% sure. I didn't check with her. So if you have art, please check with Mrs. Zumak seesaw. The high today is only going to be 36. It is cold out, boys and girls. It is winter. Well, actually, technically, winter doesn't start until December 21st, but it is very cold out today, so bundle up. Our parent-teacher conferences went really well last night from what I heard. I hope that parents enjoyed the new format of meeting online. I know it's not the same as coming in person, but it's the safest way. So if you weren't able to, if you weren't able to get a parent-teacher conference yesterday, we are doing it again next Monday. Please visit the district website for the link to pick a time. You can pick a time to meet with your child's teachers, and it is a Google Meet. Do not come to the building. If you're not sure how to use Google Meet, you can ask your child, or you can just tell the teacher that you prefer a phone call, and they will call you. Health screening. Because we are back to school, I want to remind everybody of the health screening. So I'm going to go to the district website. When you go to the district website, Washingtonville School District, you just scroll down, and right here is the self-screen. And I just want to read some of this with you because, boys and girls, I want to make sure that you're coming to school healthy. We don't want people to come to school if they're not feeling well. We always want you to feel healthy, but especially now we want to make sure that everybody here in school is healthy. We've been very fortunate to not have any, we've only had 2 cases of COVID here at Taft in the building, and I think that's wonderful. However, we've had a lot of students and staff have to stay home in quarantine because they came in contact with somebody who's positive outside of school, either at sports or with their family or somebody that they live with. So we want to make sure, we want to continue to stay healthy in school. So please don't come to school if you don't feel well. And same goes like if your mom or your dad aren't feeling well, it might be a good idea for the child to stay home too, just to make sure that everyone is healthy. I'm going to show you what the symptoms are. So it says, do you have a temperature greater than or equal to 100 degrees Fahrenheit? And we do check child's temperature when you come to school every day, but you also need to vow that your child does not have a temperature. And please don't give them any Tylenol. Do you feel feverish or have chills? Do you have a cough, like a regular cough? I was coughing on the way in this morning, and I felt bad. I didn't want anybody to think I was sick, but it's just sometimes the cold air makes me cough. I promise I'm healthy. The next thing says loss of taste or smell. This is a big one. So if you can't taste or smell anything, that could be a sign that you might be sick. If you feel extra tired, fatigued, more than just not getting enough sleep. Do you have a sore throat? Do you have shortness of breath or trouble breathing? Do you feel nauseous? Do you feel like vomiting, or do you have diarrhea? Ooh. Do you have muscle pain or body aches? Do you have a headache? Do you have nasal congestion or a runny nose? So if you answer yes to any of those questions, please stay home. Make sure you're healthy. If you do have one of those symptoms for a day, please go see a doctor. Don't come to school until you've seen a doctor, and then make sure the doctor says it's safe for you to come back to school. Also, it says, have you been out of the state or international travel within the last 14 days? Because if you travel, you do need to quarantine. There is a new a new state regulation where if you get a COVID test 3 days before returning to New York and a COVID test 4 days after returning to New York, and both of those COVID tests are negative, then you're free to return to school or work or the society. So we just want to make sure everybody's safe. So please remember those safety tips. And remember to wear face coverings, right? We want to make sure that we're covering our nose and our mouth. We want to make sure that you're not touching your face or or licking anything or putting fingers in your mouth. That's really bad. Wash your hands. That is all what helps us stay safe and healthy. I take vitamins every day, so make sure you're taking your vitamins. I eat healthy. I get enough sleep. I drink a lot of water. So all of those help me stay healthy, and that's what will help you too. Our lunch today is sweet and sour chicken with steamed broccoli and fried rice, served with chilled milk and fruit. Our sandwich for today is chicken and cheese. If you would like lunch tomorrow, it's ziti topped with our homemade meat sauce, crispy garlic bread, and Caesar salad, served with milk and fruit. And the sandwich for tomorrow is bologna and cheese. Our Choose Love quote for today, take a mindful minute. So boys and girls, I want you to set a timer for 60 seconds and take 1 minute to just be mindful. What that means is turn off everything around you and just sit quietly for a minute and relax. Breathe, focus on your breath. You don't have to think of anything, or you can think of something and let it go. You can think of your favorite place. Just take a mindful minute to check in with yourself today. That's also for the adults, so not just the children. I hope that we get to see a lot of our adults at the PTA meeting tonight. It is on Zoom at 7 p.m. Again, go to the district website to Taft, scroll to the bottom. There's a calendar there, and you can click on the event for the PTA meeting tonight, and the Zoom information is in there. I'm assuming it's the same Zoom information as last month, so that's where that information came from. And also a reminder that we do have the discount cards available and our talent show. Boys and girls, I hope you're working on a talent. It can only be a minute and a half. That's not a lot of time. So make sure you practice, get it within a minute and a half, and then there's a link that I sent out to your parents where you can post that up on Flipgrid. That has to be posted by the 18th. Our National Day celebrations, there's 2 of them today, and I thought this is interesting. It says, pretend to be a time traveler. So I don't know if you've ever seen any TV shows, watched any movies, or read any books about time travel. So right now we're in 2020. If you could travel to any time, either in the past or in the future, what would it be like? So pretend, like if you traveled back to the 1900s, you might be shocked that I'm talking to you on this cell phone right now because you would have no clue what a cell phone is. So pretend to be a time traveler today. Or if you travel to the future to 3020, what would that be like? Would we be flying around everywhere? I don't know what it would be like. You can pretend. So today is pretend to be a time traveler day. Have fun with that. And the food for today, National Brownie Day. So it says that brownies, you can get them in chocolate or in blonde. They're called blondies. And blondies, I actually never made a blondie before, but it's made with brown sugar and no chocolate, which I have eaten a blondie before. I've just never made one before. So what's your favorite brownie? Is it the chocolate brownies, the fudgy dark chocolate, or is it the blondie? And it says that recipes have been around in our country since the early 1900s. So that's a long time ago. So boys and girls, that's all I have for you today. Looking forward to seeing our Tuesday children in school today. Please remember to fill out that form before you come to school, parents, for your child to make sure that they are safe and healthy. And we will see you soon. Have a great day.